Hi. Good morning, everybody. This is the face of defeat. This is the face of someone who forgot that last week they promised to try to figure out a way to romance both CL and Lune in a single playthrough of Expedition 33. This is the face of someone who did not do that and now has to make a decision right now without preparation. So this is the face of someone who's probably not going to make a decision and we're not going to talk to her. Yeah, Eclipsable, I like, this was the mod's fault. Like, what were y'all even doing this week? John, you were crafting in Final Fantasy XIV when you should have been figuring out a way for me to sleep with both women. It is your fault. Yeah, that's true. I like that. I don't know what to do. So, well, but what if I want to? Here's the thing. Full disclosure. Also, Panda, thank you so much for subscribing. And Sin, thank you also for subscribing. I really appreciate it. How have you been? Here's what I think is gonna happen. So, what? One of three things will occur. 1, I do nothing. Presented with a difficult choice, I pick the secret third option of not making a choice at all. And we don't talk to her and we don't spend time with her. We just table it. We don't do it. 2, I make a poll and you guys choose because I don't want to, because that stresses me out. I hate making choices. And I surrender my fate to the will of the gods, aka Twitch chat. 3, a cursory Google search has given me a potentially hearsay account of 2 Redditors who claim unmodded that they have in fact been able to successfully romance both CL and Lune in a single playthrough, but don't ask them how they did it. They don't know. It's a mystery. So, do we roll the dice and place our romantic fate under the purview of Redditors? Yeah, famously, when have Redditors ever been wrong? Never had to put... No, Sin, you're totally fine. I'm really glad that you're keeping your own experience unspoiled. It's definitely worth it to preserve the integrity of your playthrough and experience it on your own. So... And trust, it's so fucking hot today. I woke up and I was so distinctly uncomfortable. I was like, why? And it's like 90 degrees outside. It's probably hotter than 90 degrees at this point. If it was 90 when I woke up. Yeah, I hate it here. I need to get like another fan, or I'm gonna have to start doing what I did last summer. I bring ice packs into my room and I sit on the ice pack. I like keep the ice pack in my lap to stay cool because this temperature is simply not tenable. The temperature is too damn high. The sun is too damn hot. But so that's what I'm thinking. Like I desperately want the Redditors to be correct. Right? Because if they're right, that means I can have my cake and eat it too, and I don't actually need to make any decisions. But if they're not correct, then I've fucked it. And I fucked it bad. What I could also do, if I'm an insane person, and I might be an insane person, I'll neither confirm nor deny, if we engage in extracurricular activities with CL this weekend, and then after this weekend, after 8 hours of gameplay, I decide, wait, I shouldn't have done that, or I did this out of order. On Monday, when the streams are over, I can reload my save and then play through all of the content on my own this week, having undone that original action. Yeah, we can fork the path. Yeah, save scumming is always not. We can metagame it. Wait, Sky, have you actually? You did it. Sky, I'm dead fucking serious right now. How did you do it? How did you do it? Sky, how did you do it? You got both? How? I'm gonna put my controller directly into your hands. This is your playthrough now. How'd you do it? Also, Lucy, thanks for gifting those subs out. Sky, did you do New Game Plus? Pff, that's not what I'm into. Sky, you were the chosen one. I had faith in you. I believed in you. Unbelievable. I hope Nugget knocks over a glass of water on your desk. But that's gonna be our first stream hurdle, whether or not we trust Reddit. And whether or not I decide to replay all of that progress if I regret my decision. Which I could, which I might. People claiming to have are claiming they did see it on that, which makes sense because I'm pretty sure that's the order in which like those relationships unlock. Hi, Manta. I'm doing well. How are you? Once and then later on. Okay, so not both. Sky, you just did it the one time. I'm frowning. This is the face of gears turning, but they're not turning well, and I don't like the machine that they're attached to. So it's just like really creaky, grindy gears, like making horrible sounds in my brain. I'm frowning. Fuck. Hi, Atlas. How you doing? But I don't know. Okay. I'm leaning towards crazy person route because this will be our first obstacle for today. But then next, what we have to do is we're heading towards our second AXON. And like, wasn't even that big of a deal the first time around. Like, I'm built different. Skill issue. AXONs can't touch this, whatever. I kind of want to look at the cave. There's a secret cave that I think Crow deserves as a treat. And I would like, just to scope out the cave. We can't leave our caves unexplored. Like, the spelunking calls to us. We must see what's going on in the cave. So I think we'll take maybe like a cave detour for like, I don't know, like 30 minutes and then go do AXON stuff. Like, I want a little bit of a break, right? Between like AXON 1 and then AXON 2. It's like little a cave right in the middle. Nice little divider. It'll be good. It'll be good. I've heard in hearsay you can accept this. The Redditors, however, are adamant that they only said yes. They said yes always, and we're able to get both. Axe on, axe off. That might have been a bug. Okay. Mira, what are you reading? All right. Well, I'm leaning towards the psychopathic option of reloading and simply playing through 8 hours of gameplay this week when stream is over. But where are we with the money pit? The danger pool wants a cool 25K from me, which I do not have and will not have because I still need to buy a weapon for CL from the scavenger gestrel. Don't think I've forgotten about that because I haven't. I said yes always and did not get Luna. Oh. Okay. Heaven's Door. Okay, I can only imagine that was like the weirdest car sound I've ever heard. I, in real life, swear to God, I just heard like a distant echoing like a noise in a video game when something menacing is about to happen, like a bass drop. I swear to it has to be a car like several streets away doing some rumbly bullshit because it freaked me out. I was like, oh my God, I'm in a simulation. Am I awake? Really crazy. Anyway, I've heard great things about Priory of the Orange Tree, but I myself have never read it. It's on my list. No, that was scary. Yeah, I was like, I'm in trouble. I felt like I was in danger. Heaven's Door, our estimates only, please. I do not want to hear, oh, it's after this fight. Oh, it's after this big plot spoil thing. I do not want markers for when this happens. I'm looking for our estimates only. I obviously I am aware that Ciel and Lune, like Lune comes later, and I know that. Can I get like an hour estimate on how much later? Like if we've got Ciel now, is it like, oh yeah, like maybe like 6 hours for Lune? If it's like, yeah, 70 hour, that may also factor into my decision. But then it's like, maybe she's worth waiting for. Hard to answer. A lot. A lot, long time, roughly 12 hours, 15. Okay, so a decent chunk. 12 to 16. Okay. Several weeks based on my speed of streaming the game. All right. All right. Here's what I'm going to do, because here's what's on the docket for today. I want to look at a cave, and I want to do our second AXON. We have movie night on Twitch with subscribed... movie night on Discord with subscribed Twitch viewers at 5 o'clock Pacific, which is roughly like, I don't know, 4 hours-ish? 4 hours from now. We'll be watching the original Naked Gun movie because I'm really interested in the remake, so I'd like to see the sequel. I've heard that it's fun. I have high hopes for it. If you were able to come, I hope that you stop by, and I hope that you enjoy it. I think it'll be a nice time. Thank you, Mel. Yeah, this is one of my favorite shirts. I need to reach out to the person I got it from and be like, hey, can I have another one? Because I've worn and washed this one so much, it's no longer black. It's kind of like charcoal. Like, it should be a little darker, you know what I mean? Do I have like... There's like cat fur on it. I love it. Yeah, having a gray and white cat and really enjoying wearing black is like great combination. Everything I do, Mochi has touched. Okay, I'm gonna launch the game, and then we'll just kind of see how I feel. There's also, well, you know what? Hang on. I think I've found an expert way to delay this decision in a way, in just like the most satisfying conclusion possible. So yeah. Let me see if this harebrained scheme can manifest to fruition while I move my windows and launch things. Okay, so this is my idea. This is my idea. Wait a minute. So conversations at camp only appear to reset when another important thing happens. AKA, if I do not talk to CL now, I imagine I will lose the ability to do so when the second AXON is defeated. However, if I need some time to think about it, if I don't talk to her now and then go to the cave, we buy ourselves a little bit of time because the cave is probably not plot relevant, which means the cave will not introduce new camp conversations. Do you see the path I am paving through copium and desperation? Do you see? Just don't talk to them at all. So just to be clear, if I don't talk to CL and I go to the cave, I won't lose the ability to have this conversation. I'll simply delay it. They stack. Oh. Wait a minute. They accumulate. So I don't lose it. I just get more. So if... Would you like a Heaven's Door for this? I feel like I might be dancing around it, Wolfbender. Only check up on others is lost. Okay, well that one we always do anyway. So just to be clear, Heaven's Door. If I don't talk to her now at all, I will still have the ability to talk to her later. This is not a one-time deal. It stacks. You could let them stack. Ooh, maybe. Yes. Okay, then that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to deploy myself onto the battlefield of the internet and try to find anyone else substantiating claims of romancing both of them in a single playthrough, aside from these two mysterious Redditors who offer no information as to how they did it. They're just like, oh, this happened, that was weird. I'm like, do you want to elaborate? They're like, nope, can't do it. I'm like, great, thanks. Yeah, then I think that is what we will do. I'm gonna put a pin on her. God, she's fine though. Yeah, I'm gonna find a way to do this. Through loving women and the raw power of tenacity, I'm going to find a way to make this work. I'll do whatever it takes. We're gonna get there. So, let's, oh, it scared me. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Like, she's just like, and even Luna over there, like, honestly, I think instead of like Verso being able to, I think they should be able with each other. That's the social link I want to level up, but kind of living in like a beggar's choosers situation, so. Ooh. It's gonna hurt every time I see it, isn't it? Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how fearsome and incredible the AXONs are, bigger than mountains. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. I don't think they're that fearsome. Oh, we can check up on the others. Okay, let's do that.
Do you mind if I play here?
Is she gonna play with him? Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Is SK dancing? And hadn't he said he wanted to be like a pianist or something?
What song was that? I feel like I know it.
Yes, an old song I used to play to my sister.
Can you play another?
There's clearly a connection
We have all night.
between her and
Okay.
Alicia
Ready?
somehow.
Are you ready?
I am ready. I will need a bit of space. All right. SK, you ready?
SK doing ballet? Wait, that was cute. We got a new music record? Letter to Mayel. I can't listen to these vocals. Not today. Not right now. It's cave time. Give me a cave. Hang on. Also, let me check something really quickly. Bonk. Okay, I'm good. All right. Ciel, I'm gonna talk to you later. For now, I'm gonna go to sleep. I feel like something bad is gonna happen to me when I go to sleep. Like Milo's gonna have a nightmare or something. I don't know. I feel like nothing good can happen from sleep in this game. Or, you know, maybe it can be good and otherwise not so bad. Okay, where on earth am I? So, that was Visage that we just defeated. I think we tried to get to this and couldn't. But I'd like to see what's going on in this cave over here. So, please, you know, please excuse me for like 20 minutes. Will I just head off on a little adventure? Yeah, so ordinarily I find when 3D characters smile with teeth, it can frequently be like a little unnatural, but the smile that he flashed in that cutscene with Mayel was really genuine and sweet. Like just rendered really, really well, I think. There wasn't any hint of like the uncanny about it, which was always a criticism that I levied at the original Until Dawn. It's like anytime we saw some character's teeth, it felt so unnatural. Okay, that's the beach, which I'm confident I've done. Yes, and then the cave is just over here. Did I? Well, it would be weird for there to be the gestural beach over here, and then, yeah, something over here I've not done. Yeah, I haven't done this. These things were trying to hide from me. All right, we're gonna kill these lads. Do I have Minoko in the party? Yes. You know, just in case he needs feet. And there's a paint spike here. Oh, we should check out the flying waters at some point also. Like, run back through there to see if there are any spikes. Can romance Ciel.
Lovely feet.
You just have to refuse next time. But people on... I've seen potentially liars on the internet claim that you can do both in full. And maybe it's just a matter of getting... like Ciel's finished as quickly as possible before you start Lunates. I don't know. Do I need feet from anyone? I don't need feet from any of these people. This is a waste of my time. Well, I guess we'll just attack then. Who do I hate the most? Probably this lad. And then if I remember correctly, these lads are weak to dark. Which means probably just want to do bad omen.
I see.
It'll leave the flying enemy alive, but... Oh no! Okay, so that thing is healed by dark damage. Not ideal. Super not great, actually. And I can't basic attack it either because my weapon is dark damage aspected. Okay. Girl, I think we might just have to straight up skip your turn. Unless we just mayhem. Fuck it, we'll mayhem. I don't know. Yes! I'd love to win. Are you seriously trying to? Yes! For the content! I want to see! Because I think that's ultimately the problem. The goblin in me that wants to see everything in the game is like, yeah, there's probably a way to romance both of them and we should find it. But the person in me that potentially should be paying better attention to like versus characterization maybe should acknowledge that I don't think he would actually take up CL on her offer regardless, because he seems very distant and troubled and sad.
Acceleration.
But I want to see what happens if we do. So I'm torn between like commitment to a certain narrative or characterization, or like a deeper experience within the game itself. I saw the portal, but I'm gonna scoot all the way around. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die. Are you cool about that? Hup, 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 hup. I don't think I get any feet from these lads either. It's like I don't even need him to be here. Yeah, I think probably we'll just basic attack. The Hexka will probably be an issue, but...
Watch out, Minoka.
But we're alive.
Brace yourselves.
I can't believe that thing didn't burn to death.
Let the ink flow.
So we've got plenty of stacks on that lad. Nothing else I can do. You think it's weak to dart? No.
I'll do it. Take cover.
Ah, that burn would have killed it. Well, this killed it. So that's fine. It's still not dead? Okay, now this thing's just pissing me off.
Don't worry. I'm here.
All right, you just need to go. Okay, we can break it. It has no shield, so it will burn to death. I think we need to give CL some AP. So she seems to be so short.
Dodge, yeah.
Too early. Too early. Ooh. Even after all the combat we've had with the Chevalier, I'm still, or the Hexka, I'm still not super familiar with its patterns, which is embarrassing because I should be. Forgot what a chunky lad it was. That's also part of my problem. We'll bring CL back. Wow, and that consumed the mark. That was sexy.
Sweet taste of your turn to shine.
We can at least have CL shoot through this, and then we'll start stacking Foretell. Yeah, we'll just stack a little bit more on.
Try
And
me.
we can consume it next time. Too early.
Better.
Okay, well at least she's still in it. Oh my god, how long am I gonna be waiting for Crustal Crust to stack?
Sweet taste of blood.
This thing is taking way too long to go down.
Death. It's a friend.
I think that's a new voice line because she just said that in the cutscene we had with her at camp last week. I haven't heard her say it before. Oh my god, Lune, why don't you have any AP, baby girl? No one's attacking you, you're not getting any parries. That would be why.
Your turn to dance.
Oh, we have a gradient. We should probably use
stay.
that if we can. Sexy. Yeah, let's check it out. And then I play again. Me remembering that mechanic actually is what enabled us to finish the fight when we did. Oh, and we got stuff. And it looks like confident leveled up. Okay. But it doesn't look like anything else is around. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what's in here. It's literally just called Sinister Cave. We might as well rest, I suppose. How sinister do you think it could be? Oh, I bet I drop down and get that later on my way out. It's an Adjustral. What's going on in here? It doesn't actually look like there's any way for me to get up to where this Gestrel is, so maybe we end up falling down on him as well. Okay, there's a little hole. Let's avoid the hole. Yeah, let's avoid the hole for now. Let's go where the lanterns aren't lighting.
Well, that will help.
Can I talk to this thing? No. Okay, so it's a Nevron. But I can't engage with it at all. Okay, what about... There's something really big stomping around through here. So there's a grapple on that side. I'm trying to get a feel for the area before I commit to any one particular path. And that... Oh, it's a loop. Okay. So 2 of these paths are the same. This one and this one. And then the only thing that we haven't gone through is the tiny hole. I actually think the tiny hole might have been the path that we took to move into this cavern. And I will know if there is some... Yes. Okay. So, Minoko coming out of the darkness actually scared me. I did not expect to see him. Okay. Yeah, then I suppose we have no choice but to grapple. Also, give me a hot second. I'm going to check one more thing. I just got a weird OBS error message. Okay. Let me know if we have any visual issues or any like frame drops or anything like that. Okay, and this is where I can take the grapple if I want to, but I don't have to. Interesting. What happens if I don't? I don't think we can kill this thing probably, but why shouldn't I try? Chromatic Chalier. I'm just gonna go ahead and give everyone regen.
Let's keep going. Do me in.
Too early. So, lots of hits in that one. Medium physical damage. Heals all allies by 10% health. Or we can do... Actually, it might be better if we just heal ourselves, quite honestly. Let's do that.
Good.
We think it's weak to dark. Resistant. Okay, so we want to avoid dark. Oh! Okay, so the swipe is gonna be a problem. Too early. Too early. But he's still alive. But if this thing goes again.
That's better.
Hey, what the fuck is this enemy? And Heaven's Door, what is that like, that icon next to Foretell? It looks like a battle axe. What is that? Is that Berserk? So if I want to get into Swift Stride, it's gonna be... We can make him weak to fire. I think we're gonna need Mael and Lune on the same team for this. And I think we're probably going to need to put CL with Verso.
Blades. On me.
It is Berserk. And what does that do again? Oh, I'm using a different weapon set. I don't get to go again after a basic attack. Oh, I'm such a fool. Well.
Please survive.
Increases damage dealt after every turn. Oh, that's a big problem.
Ready to carry.
Okay. So it's resistant to dark. So I do want to retry it, actually, but not right here. I need to do some skill cycling. Where am I? Nice. Okay, so it saved after I picked up that stuff. So if we can do this, I'm not entirely sure that we can. Lune, I need you on a different weapon. Completing an earth stain applies 1 shield, 20% earth damage. Yeah, do I have anything that's just like big fat damage? Free aim shots, blah, blah, blah. This is my most damage by far. Consume 1 dark stain, but it's we cannot be using this. Okay, we're gonna use Saphirim for her. And then I'm gonna take off Wildfire and put on Immolation. We can keep Thunderfall, Crush, and Dance. CL. All damage converts to dark damage. Bad, yeah. I need you to not do dark stuff. Sure, Blizzard, but then you take double damage. Really bad. Or if I have you just on buffs, the damage you're doing is not going to matter. But I would really like it if you had some damage. We'll do Ramazan. That might be a good compromise. And then I think we're going to be really limited here. Dark. Plentiful Harvest we already have. Delay Slash. That's good. Yep, we can use that. And Rush. I think we're going to want that. And instead of Searing Bond, let's do Spectral Sweep. Perfect. That's better. So now at least we don't have anyone operating under resistances. But what's the best way to go about? Okay, what do I not need? The healing is good if we can ever hit it. I think because we're going to need a lot of sustain and a lot of shields. And I'm not entirely sure if I have the kit for that right now. I do think we should make it weak to fire, though. Which means, Minoko, you're going to be with Verso. And it can be the 3 of them together. Yeah, let's give that a try. I'm not 100% sure this is the right call, but we'll fuck around and find out. So it's extra damage up to 12 times, which means I need to really do my best to take this thing out as quickly as possible. You know, hang on, where's the flag? Because if I can make it weak to fire, and then give Lune perhaps another really high damage single target fire spell. Or even a multi-hit fire spell, which could be worse since we're still damage capped. Let me see. We have Fire Rage, but she's definitely going to get interrupted. So this is not ideal. Yeah, Duranjo, I thought it could be fun to look at this cave. It's a much smaller cave than I expected, and it has something really nasty and terrible inside. And it doesn't even have the danger marker. It's not even a danger cave. Yeah, that might be the best we can do. But if we make it weak to fire... maybe it would be worth giving Mael some fire skills. That could actually be a really strong combination. Hold on, I'm peeking. That could actually be really good. And then what we'll do for her is we won't need Spark because we'll have Lune. We don't need Per Se. So we'll take medium single target, 2 hits. Sure. And instead of spark, we can say combustion to consume 10 burn for increased damage, because that's also 2 hits. Yeah. I'm going to try this one. And then what weapon is she using? Virtuose on counterattack, burn on counter. Now, we're not actually going to end up in Virtuose counterattacking this thing because it has so many different hits. That would be a big damage buff. That might be, well, 10% increased damage for each self-burn stack. No, I'm going to need as much health as I can get. We'll try this, yeah. We'll try moving from Glacium, from Jarum to Glacium. And maybe that will give us a little bit of sustain. I don't know. This all feels like a futile exercise. Or maybe what we'll do before we fight it again is we will take the grapple just to see where that goes. Wow. Oh, but we're already here. Ah, fuck it. Hi, Gabrielle, I'm doing well. How are you? We're attempting to make Mael more explosive. I don't know if we're going to be entirely successful in that, but... Did I not swap out Wildfire for Immolation? I forgot to swap out Wildfire for Immolation. All right. Heaven's Door, when we die, remind me to do that.
Let's speed things up. Finesse and grace.
And then we'll use the Godsmith here to
So
make
the
it weak to fire. And this is gonna hurt.
Okay. Better. Good.
Yeah!
Good.
This is gonna hurt. Let's keep burning. Still not a lot of damage, though. And it just goes again. Too early. Okay, but we only lost Mael. Oh, but losing Mael is really bad because she's our big damage. Can I bring her back? Yes.
I'm better.
Yes, I can. We can consume the burn stacks. Let's see what combustion does. Right now, weak to fire, 12 stacks. Let's just see.
Beat off my blade.
Now we're in offensive, so that'll do max damage every time, but it's only 2 hits. So Fleuret might still be the better option. High break damage. Sure, we can try this. I thought she was dead and I didn't even try to... I had written her off as a lost cause. Now CL can bring her back, but he's gonna go again. Do I have anything that can just heal a bunch of people? I have a gradient. Won't help me because this thing is resistant to dark. I think we might just need to revive her.
I'm back. It's locked on you.
And there's so its model is so big and there's so much of it to focus on. We can break it, and I think that we'll need to. We can bring Mael back next time.
Here we go. A storm is coming.
Okay. Let's get you burning again. I can get into Virtuose. No, I think we need to make it weak to fire damage again, because right now it's not.
My sword is dead. I'll do it.
You're so dead.
Okay. Good. Good. Feeling better.
I need him to attack CL. He only attacks Lune and Mael. It sucks so bad. Okay, but we're more than halfway there, but it's also doing way increased damage, and now our damage has really fallen off.
I'd love a dance.
Yep, that tracks. The timing is just slightly off between the consecutive hits. And it's enough to make me fuck it up. Okay. I need Minoko and not CL on frontline because I need regen and shields. So we're gonna swap them again. And then I need to give Lune Immolation. I thought I had done that, but instead she had Wildfire. Yeah. Just this. Which applies 3 burn, 2 more if the target is marked. Everything else looks good. CL, you're out. Minoko, you're in. And then what I'm gonna stack you as basically full support, I think. So light damage. Powerless. Powerless is good. Fire, also good. Yeah. So let's swap that with, what is that? Balanced mask? Sure. Pierces through shields. Increased damage. Medium dark damage. Medium physical. See, it's tough because a lot of these are actually, like, really useful. More damage against burning targets. Sure. We shouldn't need the AP if we're playing this correctly. This is all balanced mask stuff, which is the problem. Yeah, we're spec'd too hard into balanced, so I'm gonna need to take some of these off. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. We swapped it. Random buff to 1 to 3 allies. You know what? Buffs are good. Okay, sure. Yeah. I think maybe we just have too many. High single target fire damage, 3 hits. Awesome, we want that a lot. It's also really expensive. Medium, which applies burn. 5. Maybe this is the best. I don't know. Let's just go in and see how it feels. And then what I'll do is I'll try to change a Pictos or something. When we get in front of him, I'm going to change our Pictos, because I'm pretty sure I took off all of the ones for guaranteed crits on burning enemies. Because I think we fought an enemy that was resistant to fire in such a way that that wasn't a worthwhile keep. So I'll Pictos shuffle. I'm going to take a break here, and then I'll Pictos shuffle. And then we're gonna try. I really do feel like we can get him. We got him to like 25%. So I'm pretty sure we can make this happen. Yeah, but this is where I'll pause. I'll take a break. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So please enjoy the song and we'll be back when it's over. Hi, thanks for your patience. I'm sorry for taking us down a respec rabbit hole. It is kind of like the only quality of life request that I could make to the game is that they give us the ability to save equipment and Pictos loadouts. I think that would make switching between builds for enemies that we need to tackle in a different way a lot more straightforward. As it stands, I think I'm gonna wipe all of this, actually. Just reset everything she has. Because really, it's gonna be, the Pictos are gonna be super, super important, mostly for Lune and Mael, because they're gonna be doing our damage dealers. I'm gonna have CL and Minoko on support. First of all, I don't really know what to do with you. So, honestly, Verso, by the time it gets to you, I don't think there's a lot you're gonna be able to do anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna wipe all of this, I think. And we'll just start respecking for a lot of fire, a lot of burn, crits on burn, break on burn. And I think there's gonna be a lot of promise there if we can make it. Where now I could give her shields, but that's not gonna help for later, unfortunately. CL, you don't need warming up, so I'm actually gonna take that. Lune does need beneficial contamination. 50% less damage, but can't be healed. Confident? No, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Break damage on critical hits. My crit rate on... Aha! Right now, that's only 15%. But if we get her set up with crit on burn, that could be a lot more promising. Okay, hang on. +1 AP on getting hit. Ouch. Shields on revival. 30% increased damage until a hit is received. I don't think that's going to help me. Apply a second one. We definitely want that on Lune. We could also stack that on Mael as a consumed Pictos, however. Auto rush could be good. Longer power. Yeah, maybe. It'll give us more speed and more crit. And then let's see what we can actually like put on for her. Okay, so double burn? On applying a burn stack. Now that would get us into the rotation of weak to fire, stack a bunch of fire, consume it. But that is really expensive. Fuck it. Let's see how it feels. I don't know. I think maybe I'll just completely leave off the last stands. Like maybe we don't need that. Shield on revived in case we go down could be great. We don't basic attack. I don't think we're ever actually going to be able to counter this thing, but in the event that we do, that damage would be great. Auto shell, phenomenal. Break damage on burning enemies. Break damage in general, going to be really important. 2 AP on a status effect. That could be nice. 25% increased crit on burning enemies. Yep. AP on breaking a target. That's tough. Double burn may not be worth it. Not on Mael anyway. For 30 AP, what else can we take for that? I'm looking. We're on a mark enemy. Powerful. Oh, we sacrifice a lot of our sustain. And there is a jump counterattack here. The problem is that I fuck up the swipes that immediately follow it and most of my team goes down. I think instead of burning death, we might want like energizing parry and stuff. Because I think that'll help our AP usage. Oh yeah, Riku, I love that. Yeah, he's like he's like a Digimon. He's like announcing his attacks. It's great. 3 AP to all allies when revived. AP on battle start. Exhausting power, we won't need that. Breaking a target doubles its burn amount. Sexy and weird. 3% health on parry. I don't really know if that'll be super effective for us. I'll be so honest. %30 increased damage on stunned targets. Well, if we can spec for break, then he'll be stunned pretty frequently, actually. So that may not be the worst option for us. And now Lune has beneficial contamination, breaking burn, and double burn. Uh-huh.
I won!
Oh, Bishop, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. How's your day been? Yeah, okay, hold on. This is where things can maybe start to get kind of interesting. Now, we abandoned SOS, Shell, and Power and stuff on Mael, which is probably, like, honestly not that great of a call. I I don't actually think we're going to be... Until we start successfully counterattacking, the recovering health is not going to help us. I don't even think healing parry is going to help us, to be quite honest. Jump we don't need. Don't need that. This, yes. Burn, breaking... No, why do you have that? Breaking burn. Okay. 50% increased damage on first hit. Sure. I'm just gonna move for like break, burn, stun damage. Because we're filling up that bar pretty nicely. So, yeah. Like, this is weird. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it could work. So, Auto rush and auto shell would be great to have. We've got critical burn already. You only have 21 crit. However, with critical burn, we've got an extra 25% thrown in anyway, so we do want critical break. We want anything we can do that increases how much we can fill up that fucking bar. Energizing is good. Fueling break is good. 50% of all heals affecting other character. If I could get healing share on everyone, that would actually be really useful, but... There was a very specific Pictos I was looking for that I don't... That I just put on my L that I don't see here. Hang on. I feel like a fool. Stun boost. It's all the way... Okay, so stun boost and fueling break, I think we both want. Fueling break. Stun boost. Auto rush. Breaker. Breaking burn. And both augmented counters. Okay. And somehow we have 17 Lumina left? Nuts. All right. Well, let's just make her go... Oh, yeah, I don't know. Let's give her more power. I think, yeah, we could try. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll be able to actually counter this thing eventually. But I kind of feel like we'd be... We're gonna be bringing people back. Fuck it. We'll use the... We'll try to make it so that if she's not burning, she's bringing people back or healing. Which could actually mean that, like, healing share would be good for her. I don't know. Not sure if it's working, but oh my god, do I try. And then you, since you, well, fuck it. We'll try just with this for right now. And since we just tinkered with this, we saved. So, wait a second. Verso, do you do fire stuff? I don't think you do fire stuff. Does a little bit of fire stuff. Fuck it. Let's just see how this feels. Probably not great will be my assumption, but this might help identify areas where it's not working, so it could work better in the future, maybe.
Feel the burn.
Okay, so that's weak to fire for 2 turns. And I want... We're in agile mass. I think everyone's gonna need the regen, but the shell might be more important. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, the time, it's... All of these hits, with the exception of those 2 I can repeatedly parry, have different timings, and that's really fucking me up.
I won't waste this.
Okay, but at least she came back with AP. And then it is burning, so we could go into Virtuose if we wanted.
Your turn to dance.
Fuck. Yeah, the second it does that, it's over. I don't know how to parry that. And now we've lost all of our damage synergy, so...
No.
Because we can no longer exploit its weakness. Yeah, it's just, it can one-shot me. Maybe we just got really lucky that last run. I don't know what we did that it didn't use that move for a really, really long time, but we are totally smoked.
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, we're toast.
Here we go.
Really? Too early? Okay, so it's swipe, swipe, big jump. This thing's pissing me off. Hang on. If I can get one timing down for a just one. Just one.
Karma is flowing.
Ideally, I need Mael to actually go before Lune as well. Maybe it would have been smarter to just get her into Virtuoso. Starting agile. Let's try. We tried the shell last time. Let's try regen now.
On me.
Okay, not so bad. And we're in balance, but we don't have the AP to do anything. God damn it. All right, so no burning for us. No skills to apply. Why am I in offensive? Shouldn't I be in virtuoso? Did I fuck that up somehow?
Let's spill some ink.
I would really like to be in Virtuose. I'm not sure. Why I'm not. Oh, I guess we did degagement. I cannot take 50% extra damage, so we'll have to go into Virtuose. Keep stacking burn.
Ready to evade.
Oh man. It's like there's too much there's too much stuff on the field for me to see that second hit when it comes. I think the only way we got as far as we did that first time is because it used it really late. That sucks so bad.
That's better. Stuff. I would have lived. Didn't really need it.
Because now we can break, but all of our damage dealers are dead. And I think it's disingenuous that they call it a punching combo and it starts with a kick. Bitch.
You're outmatched.
Oh, Verso, we're toast, honey. We're so you don't even have Phantom Stars? Oh, it's so over. Why did I take that away from you?
Fuck.
You're better.
Full deck. She has nothing that can break. And neither does Verso, because I've spec'd them out so badly. Fascinating. That attack's gonna kill me every time without fail.
Let me flow. Feel the burn.
Maybe we do just want to get her into virtuoso. Maybe we don't. Maybe we shouldn't be worrying about weakness. Fuck it.
What lovely feet.
And I think we need the shell in case it does the swiping first. Okay, that one I've at least started to understand, so that is a bonus. Don't think we should. Well, now we can apply a random buff. Sure. I like random buffs. Why not? Let's see what they do. And now she's at 5. I can't flurry. That's crap. It's pissing me off. What do you mean? Well, we could combustion, but that will put us in offensive, and I think that's what's killing us. So I think we actually might need Mezzoforte on her. Applies 2 more burn per hit. In defensive, that would give us 6. Fuck it, I don't know. We can consume, because Lune's going next, so we'll just stack more then. But I think if we get hit in offensive stance, we will die.
Flame engulf my blade.
It's good damage.
Feel the burn. Loco, parry.
Ha!
Now's our chance.
It's not breakable yet, though. So, Heaven's Door. Mayhem can break. But will it deal damage that fills up the bar and then break if the bar is full? Because it's just not quite there. And I don't want to use Mayhem to consume all of my stains if that strategy won't work. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Because this is not actually this frustrating. I'm just like grumbling. That's what I think. I think it should work. So I think we should try this.
Prepare to meet your end.
Time to bleed.
Okay. Now we are back in Agile. Everyone has Shell. We can continue to apply random buffs. Fuck it. I don't know. Why not? You get a buff! And you get a buff! He is burning. Now, we could Swift Stride, or we could Combustion. Let's Swift Stride. I need to get out of offensive for its next attack.
From fire. Now's our chance.
12 burn stacks is a lot of burn, and I really like it. We're gonna Crustle. Okay, still in it. Didn't get the counter, but we are still alive. Let's give ourselves a shell. And we have a gradient. We're already in Virtuose, so we don't need that for her yet. Inexplicably, I still don't have more than 5 AP, which is really pissing me off. And no one's on fire. Well, we'll make him weak to fire then. But this will put me in offensive, and I think she'll go down. Okay, Minoko's shell totally saved us for that. What does your gradient do? High fire damage, double damage if the target is stunned. Okay, if we can break him again, that could be really good for us. Will break. It will break the bar once it's full. Okay, thank you. Any break skill applies damage first. Okay, okay. Mael, I am so sick of you not having any AP, actually. Now, in a perfect world, I would be able to flurry. But we don't live in that world, and it goes next, and I'd like to be in defensive, so we're just going to sword ballet.
This will hurt.
Fuck! She's down. Okay, but it's Minoko's turn. We'll bring her back. I don't think he can break. No.
The elements dance.
And she can't break because she doesn't have 4 stains. And it goes next. Even if I put us all at full health. I don't know if that will be worthwhile. Fuck me. Fuck me! Okay, but everyone else is up. Oh my god, please tell me I can break. Can break. I don't need to be in Virtuose for it to break. I think we just need to fucking break him. And now it's Minoko's turn, so Minoko can do high fire damage, which is doubled if the target is stunned.
My cup is full.
Now he goes again, and we're in Almighty. Let's, high fire damage. Come on.
Let's dance.
Nice. What did I get? Woohoo! Yeah, but hitting heavy in such a way that Minoko could cast Shell with a shield actually like totally saved my life. That was awesome. Poor Lune, just dead. Doesn't get any experience at all. So this is a light aspected weapon for Mael. I'm gonna heal everybody. It better be good. On defensive stance, gain 1 shield per parry. Lose all shields on turn start? Why would I want that? Ending with a counter always feels really good. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm happy that thing is dead. Do we think there's something down here? This just put me back on the main drag. Okay, wow, so that was there seriously wasn't anything beyond that fight. Well, since the rest of the cave seems so empty, I think that's probably the only thing here. Oh. Well, hang on. I kind of want to fall off here and just see if there's anything. That's just the other side? Okay, yeah. So if we want to progress further, then it's just grappling. Okay. So we'll go up here and then just turn around. Sorry I wasn't super chatty during that fight either. I really needed to concentrate for that one. And I'll probably need to redo all of my pictos or anything, but I've had enough of that for right now. What is this? What is this above us? Is it water? Okay, so this must just be how we get to the gestural? Yeah, there is a gestural. I figured we probably needed to, like, drop onto him from a higher place. Before we jump onto him... Okay, this will take us back to the... entrance, almost certainly. Remember, there was an item and I was like, no! Well, I didn't mean to fall down that one, so I guess we need to parkour again. That's fine. That's cool. Nice. Congrats. Happy. And then I think... Yeah, we'll do the gestural and then come back up for the hole. Since I'm pretty sure... That's it! Yes, okay. So, hey, gestural. Hup. Hi.
What have we here?
Ooh. Okay, so that's a new weapon for CL. Curse self on battle start. Deal 50% more damage while cursed. Reset curse duration when entering Twilight State. So, Heaven's Door, does curse like prevent me from healing or something? Is curse just a cool thing that makes me deal more damage? Because the word curse implies there's a debuff hidden somewhere. So I'm curious to know what that is. It's the it's the status effect that lowers max health. And it kills you in a few turns. That's blight, not curse. It's doom. Doom stacks. Okay, I didn't say I'm a healer. I pay attention to these things. Okay. So the point of this is to deal a ton of damage and then get into Twilight as soon as possible before you fucking die. I don't know. We can try it. Why not? Oh, it's pretty. Girl, why don't you have a Pictos? Oh, I took one away from you and never put it back on. Girl, I'm so sorry. Well, I'll worry about that later. Hi. It's dead. Okay, if I talk to it as Minoko, can we help? No. And I can't even steal from the dead. Okay. All right. Cool. This cave is the worst place in the whole game. Yeah. This cave has offered me no balm, no salve, no peace, no serenity. Only ass whoopings and disappointment. Yeah, like we... Whatever. I'm not even mad, I say unconvincingly. Yeah, let me fall into a hole, and maybe there's like a good Pictos that we can get from the hole. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, so Sinister Cave and Volleyball Beach. Those are the game's low points. There better be something good in this hole.
Great.
Not Nocturne pour Lumiere. Well, there's no way to know if it's good or not until we play it. In the meantime, I hate this cave and I'm leaving it. We shall part ways, ne'er to return. I'm gonna rest and we're gonna go to the fucking AXON. Woo! Hang on. Can I max anybody else's might? Nice. Nice. Now, again, I think probably putting 99 points into might is not helping us really because we can't do more than a set amount of damage. So we probably should have been paying attention to when we were routinely hitting that cap and just stopped putting points into might then. But I am what I am, unfortunately. Versus got 2, Sales got 8. Revives an ally with 30 to 70% health and 2 additional AP. Oh, I could fully unlock her healing tree? On turn start, deal high ice damage to all enemies and heal allies. Ooh. All enemies receive medium lightning damage at the end of their turn and low lightning damage when they receive damage. Interesting. Low earth damage and break damage to all enemies every turn. Increases break damage received by 50%. Now, does that mean the break damage that we receive or the break damage our enemies receive? Because I can see this being really useful for like chromatic fights with more than one target in them. But otherwise, I have half a mind to just take her straight into heals. Typhoon's good. Yeah, I figured. I saw the ice one, and when I saw that it could heal, I was like, oh, interesting. So we really could build her as damage and support. Which could be quite nice, actually. How many feet? Oh, Minoko has so many feet. Anytime I see something with feet, I try to make sure that we can kill it for him. We'll probably need to backtrack to some of the earlier areas just to make sure that we've gotten everything that's available to us thus far, but all right. But Sinister Cave, more like Shitnister Cave, am I right? Because it sucked.
Let us get wet.
The endpoint skills are channeling. Well, I couldn't tell if they were channels that locked her in, because it would say like duration X amount of turns. So I wasn't sure if that was like going on in the background while I could potentially choose like another action or what. Sorry, I never realized that the paintress would move before. Is she like crying?
Master swimmer.
Oh yeah, we killed Gross Tet a couple streams ago. This looks like, oh, you can see the masks from Visage's Island. And this looks very like performance-y? Colosseum-y? So I never realized that she would move. I think the last time we were this close, we were like almost in front of the barrier and I couldn't angle the camera up, so I could really only see her legs. Huh, that's interesting. The paintress's body, that like cracked material. That's the same material that we see on the curator's body. Kind of like being held together, and like the same material that we saw on that lady in the mansion when we fought Renoir. Interesting. So close, like I throw a rock at Duran, just stop. It's always gonna be too soon. Well, this looks really pretty. It feels like a theater almost. Yeah, this is... I like the design of this already. Seren? Can I get a French pronunciation check, please? I would say, like, in my you know, my base juvenile English-speaking brain wants to go serene, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. Seren? Yay! Serene. Serene. Oh, that's really pretty. Sounds like a wind chime. This is immediately so different from Visage. Visage felt so restricting. Everything about, like, masks as a burden, falseness but also truth. And what was Visage's epithet? He who guards truth with lies or something. But this right away feels so much more open, so airy. There's a grandeur here that we didn't see with Visage.
The architecture looks very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
Like, this almost feels like a temple, actually. With these columns and these statues and these figures. Wow. Wait a minute. Are these flower petals? These look like the red petals that we saw in Lumiere when people gommaged. Huh. I'm just peeking over all of the edges before I have us walk somewhere. Yeah, this feels a lot larger also than Visage's island. This feels less like a prison and more like an experience.
Is she the AXON?
Sirene, she who plays with wonder.
What's
It's so...
Lune? What's going on?
I don't know.
like a siren?
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here. Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
Let's move fast, before we all lose our minds.
Interesting. Huh. It's very different in feel. Like, it's theatrical, of course, because it feels so performance-based. But there was, like, a sinister flamboyance to Visage. Like, a really gleeful delight in torment that this AXON doesn't seem to possess. Oh, okay. So it's gonna take me somewhere. Should I be jumping off at any point, or is it like gonna land? And I can activate it again. Okay, I'm gonna be weird and I'm gonna activate it again and I'm gonna try to jump off. Okay, I cannot do that. I appreciate, however, that they accounted for players like me in designing the edge that you can't walk on. Okay, one more time. I'm actually gonna drink my tea while we enjoy the ride. Wait a minute. And Visage quoted Renoir back to me, and then we said Renoir's name after it was defeated. And also, it might have spoken with Renoir's voice. And that's my dad, so that's weird. The sound design here is absolutely...
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
It is mesmerizing.
This dance feels familiar. This is kind of dancing to it in Lumiere.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
So it feels familiar to Mael, but there's already some hinky stuff going on with Mael. There's a part of me that hopes that's actually like a mechanic. Like if we stare at her for too long, like an invisible meter builds up and we fucking die. Dancing classes. Okay, and how are we doing this on party? Everyone's good. Our levels have mostly equalized. Okay, so there are enemies here. Do you think they're dancing or do you think they want to hurt me? I have a feeling they are dancing and also want to hurt me. That appears to be the case. Is that you've never heard anybody say hinky? No way. And I took off all of my AoEs because we were fighting that one chromatic, so I'll probably need to cycle through some stuff here. But for right now, I don't know, set some people on fire. Yeah, now this person's just vibing. You, however, have a sickle in your hand, so I think we'll focus you.
What lovely feet.
Oh, it's flying.
Okay.
Nice. Not so bad. Not so bad. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like we've fought these enemies before. So, but why would the painters create these beings? Like, if I were an evil giant woman, I wouldn't make really, really strong versions of my underlings that could be killed, that have enough, that, like, could be killed so someone could get to where I was. Like, that just seems like such a fundamental big bad mistake. Okay, I think we should... Paint Spike! I think we should kill everything and then start exploring.
What have we here?
Yeah. That's how we'll play it. We'll explore and we'll kill, and then we'll double back to location. Are they both flying? Wait. I think they're both flying. Then how did my immolation hit this one before? Hang on. Oh no. Oh yes? Great song. So this sucks. They're all flying. So I'm gonna have to do more Pictos loadouts for flying stuff. Oh.
Careful, my elf.
Too early.
Taste of battle.
I thought he was gonna be like, the sweet taste of feet. And I was gonna be like, alright, we're turning the game off now. I'm writing a letter of complaint to Sandfall. That's an expedition journal. And they're all flying. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna need to do... Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to respec everybody.
My, what lovely feet.
Yeah. This will frustrate me, but it will also encourage me to move outside of my comfort zone, which could be a good thing. So. Yeah. We're gonna have to put everyone into free aim. Oh, it bonk, bonk, bonk. Minoko is charmed and will attack one of our allies. Minoko, where is that damage when I need you to be attacking the enemy? And he's gonna go again, which means he's probably just gonna fucking kill me. Okay, well, we'll bring back Mael at least.
Let's finish this.
Okay. Okay. Let's listen to this.
Gilles, 55th. I don't understand. The weaponry worked brilliantly up to now. Augmenting Pictos with music was a stroke of genius.
That's really cool.
But the sonics have no effect on the Nephrons here. It's as if they can't even hear our music. They just keep dancing to their own. We're running out of ideas. I miss my girls so much it kills me. It hurts thinking that I could have been home right now playing music while they dance. Rochelle would have given birth by now. I could be holding my first grandchild. Instead, I'm here. No. No. There's still a chance, and someone has to fight for them. I can't let them down. Drums, maybe that will work. They can't hear our music, but perhaps they will feel it.
Interesting. Okay. Loath as I am to do this, I do think I need to do some Picto shuffling if we're gonna encounter an overwhelmingly large number of flying enemies. I do actually have to respond to that, so we'll start with Lune, who might have a weapon for this, actually. Pass the Augs for those who fight after. I think she's got one that, yeah, free aim shots deal damage to additional random target. She might have one more. She didn't. Okay, well, I'll take that. And then Lumina-wise... we'll need... sure. Breaking shots and, we'll want augmented aim. So let me go ahead. Yeah, let me cycle through some. Oh, but we can free up stun boost straight away, which will be really nice, and maybe revive tint also. We'll take off healing share. Target double this burn amount. Okay. We're on the right track. Augmented aim. And I think there might be a couple. The potential to burn is really nice. I'm really confident that there's one that could also mark. There's so many to read through now. We won't need energizing break for a while. If we need it, it won't be right here. Okay, that's why we had an AP issue with her. She didn't have energizing parry on. Exposing attack. Marking shots. I was like, I know there's something here. Okay, marking shots will be really good. And if we can get this on everyone, that'll be really nice. I would love to get healing counter on, but I don't know if we'll have... You know, we won't need power and shell for mobs, actually, so... Yeah, I think that's good. I think if I can take rewarding mark and then healing counter, this is really nice. She's set up really well. Okay, let's look at... I think we should look at Verso next, actually. Let's look at his weapons. If I had known that I would have needed to pay this close attention to our movesets when we got to this end, I would have brought us here sooner, so I feel quite embarrassed. But I suppose ain't that just the way? That's the way the news goes. This is where we'll take our next break, actually. I'll try to do some of this on the break screen, just so I can like get us into the action a little bit faster. But we'll be back in a couple of minutes, so please enjoy the music, and I'll be back when the song is over. Hi everyone, thanks for your patience. I appreciate it. I thought that I had a weapon for Verso that was more oriented towards free shots, but I guess I don't. So instead I put on Galtaram just for raw damage, but I'm gonna have to redo basically all of his Pictos because they were spec'd around basic attacking multiple times and lifesteal on hit, and we're not gonna be on hitting flying enemies. So this is the strongest weapon that we have, so I'm just gonna take it for its raw base damage. I went through his skills and it didn't, there was follow-up, which synergizes well with free aim stuff. There might be some skills we can learn for him that could be a good call there. I kept healing counter, but I don't know if we're actually gonna need it. So for right now, we'll kind of just start from the top. We'll treat him as a blank slate. 50% increased free aim damage, and we'll have to just basically kind of just like throw out anything because he's not going to be basic attacking, which is the problem. We're not going to hit anything if they fly. And on the first hit, once for battle. Could be fine. Burn on a marked enemy. Actually, you probably don't need that. You specifically. Break damage with free aim shots. Sure. Burn on a free aim shot. Why not? I'm like not entirely sure how to play him because I've been using him as like a basic attack monster. So this will be interesting and different and potentially not feel great. Death bomb, dead energy, defenseless. Yeah, because everything I have that can do defenseless, it's like, it's basic attack stuff. He's not going to be basic attacking. I suppose it could be pretty hasty of me to assume that all enemies in this zone will be flying. But I think probably enough of them will be that we might want to spec for it. This also gives us a wonderful opportunity to sit and listen to this music, which I think is really stunning. Every damage dealt, try to consume 1 AP. If successful, increase. No, we're already hitting cap. We don't need that, I don't think. Versatile. Again, no, that's for base attack damage. That won't help me. All right, maybe we'll pause here with him for right now. And we'll have to treat Mael the same way, unfortunately, I think. Because her skills will all miss. So we'll just do... We'll keep doing breaking, just in case. Shots. I apologize for the time that this takes. I do feel relatively self-conscious about that. If there were a way to make lists or loadouts or even, I know we can favorite Pictos, but if I could like, if there were a collection of marks I could apply, like star is all of my free aim stuff and hexagon is all of my basic attacks, that would also make this a little bit more straightforward. I don't think that feature exists, so. Base attack. Energizing parry. Base attack applies defenseless. Yeah, that's not what I want. We'll keep healing parry. Marking shots. Is there anything else here that I wanted? Like maybe rewarding mark? But I don't know if I can actually get that. So this is probably, I don't know if we need to go like super into it. And Minoko also, I've also spec'd out Minoko completely for base attacks. So let's take a look at his weapon. He's gonna be much more limited, I think. Ooh. Well, we can make him stronger. Let's try this. I don't actually think we've tried this weapon. Is it a hand? I think that weapon is a hand, which is going to be uniquely horrifying. And then for him, we can actually probably just start at the bottom. We'll want versatile. Nope, again, we don't actually need versatile because he's not going to be basic attacking. Well, I'll take it off later if I need to. Marking shots. Rewarding mark. Healing mark. Healing parry. Healing counter. And then I think we've got energizing parry. He has confidence, so he can't heal anyway. Damage on crits. Critical burn, sure. Oh, this might be everything. And then if I could hit with the... We'll go with 50%. If I can't get... Well... We could get a full 75 if I take off versatile, so fine. And actually, if he's got confident on, then we don't need rewarding mark. No, we want that. We don't need... Yeah, wait a minute. This lad can't heal. He's got confident. I don't need any of this. Oh! Big brain. Not that any of this will really help us, I don't think. But now that we know, we can run breaker, breaking burn, breaking shots. And I legitimately don't think we even need anything else. I can give him a couple of dead energies. Or fucking... Energizing? Yeah, we can start with more AP. Why not? What else am I gonna use this for? So we didn't give him Burning Mark. That's probably fine. Yeah, he's got Burning Shards. Shards. I got caught between shots and Mark. Oh my god. There's no coming back from that one, I fear. Let's take a look at CL. So you actually need, you know, a Pictos here. I can give you... I can give you confident fight. No, we need to learn Immaculate. So you're gonna have Immaculate. Sometimes this is just what happens. It's most unfortunate. And then we'll go into hers. Let's look at her skills first, actually. None of these are gonna help me. What the fuck do I think I'm doing? This is the shooting area. So we can only shoot, and that's gonna be counter, aim, breaker, breaking burn, breaking shots, burning shots, maybe burning mark. I don't know. Critical break, critical burn. Now she can heal, I believe. Yes, she can heal, so we will want healing parry, healing counter. Marking shots. And then I think that's everything I wanted for her. Rewarding mark? I don't know. And we'll just, yeah, we'll keep everything like this. So we should be doing more damage now. Not in the way that I like, but... And she does not have energizing parry. That's what she needs. So we'll take off. I'm missing something. Hang on. We'll take off breaking burn because we don't need that for mobs, and I'll just give her. Oh, it's 15. It's expensive. Whatever. Healing counter, I don't need you then. We'll keep that. Okay. And now I think we are good to go. Sure, why not? We don't need it, but I'll take it. Okay. And now we actually get to test the efficacy by coming up here and beating the shit out of this guy. Well, that was cool. Yeah, I think Lune especially, maybe we didn't need to spec everyone for free aim. Since it seems like with Lune's weapon synergizes with it so nicely, we may not have needed it on anybody else. Now, there was an elevator there, and I've noticed it, of course. But do we take it, or do I take us backwards? I think we should go backwards, because I think the elevators progress us towards the AXON. And if there's things that I'm missing, we'll want to do those before we move on. I really love the background track that they chose for this zone. It's really beautiful. I can hear the hissing of enemies. We can grapple if we want. Oh. Oh, it's another elevator. I see. So there's just a bunch of elevators around this place. How will I ever know which elevator's the right one? Oh, I hate that.
Well, that will help.
30% increased damage while having shield. Hang on, what was that? Yeah, Ciel, I think I might just swap this off for shield affinity. Receiving any damage always removes shield. I don't think we'll ever really find a use for this. We don't really seem to be in possession of a skill that can constantly dump shields onto us. Monoko can, but... Alright, well, before I pick which elevator to choose, let's go kill the enemies that we heard in this other room. Every important path is like... Oh! So that would imply that it was the previous elevator that would have been more story-oriented. Okay, well, that's a reassuring thought.
Nice.
Oh, and there's just one person here. Yeah, I think we can, Why are you all by yourself? This is the worst way to play the game. Just nothing but free aim shots. All right, I'm taking us back to the other elevator. Is the AXON what's singing? Is this diegetic? Because I swear it got louder as we got closer to her. That is so beautiful. Oh! What are you? You're big. Chromatic greatsword. Oh, man. And everything I've done is for free aim shots. Well. What the hell? That's so many shields! Okay, I don't have it in me to respec for this and then respec for all the normal enemies in this area.
Not impressed.
I will... I'll swap out one skill on my L. I'm cursed? Awesome. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'll swap out one skill on my L for the shield destroyer, and that's it. That's all I got. I'm not gonna rebuild for this.
Here we go again.
So every time... Okay.
I would have lived. Maximum damage.
So every time it covers its sword in blood, it shields itself. And I'm at rank B. But I've got... Yeah. I've got no AP for anything else. Too early. It's the last hit that's so fast that's the toughest to parry. I'll be honest with you, I have no interest in respecking for this after I just spent 20 minutes doing it for the flying areas. I'll throw up the shield. This might just be something I have to do when the area is done, or when I have like a flag by the AXON or something. Because I just don't want to waste time in that way. It's just too inconvenient. It just breaks up my flow. Okay, but I don't have to get the treasure anymore. And while we're on the elevator, I'll swap out that skill. Let me see. My L. Instead of Rain of Fire, why don't you give me... Breaking rules. And then, do you have a weapon specifically for enemies with shields? I thought she might have. Switch to Virtuose on breaking any shield. And then free aim. Unfortunately, this has not been leveled up, so that is not viable. Verso. Oh, honey, darling, where are your pictos? Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. Shit, I don't know. Let's give him... I don't know. Glass Cannon and Confident Fighter. Sure, why not? Yeah, like I'll test this. I realistically don't think I can commit to this even if I want to. I just don't want to have to switch out my loadout again. First, did you have any skills for shields, actually? I don't think so, but I'll double check. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh! Okay. Well, Monoko can pierce through shields. That's awesome. Oh yeah, what else do we have? This might be good enough. Yeah. Yeah. We could try this. Sure. And then I'll adjust something in front of it just so we save here also. And you're in the party for this. Which is good. That's what I want for you. Let's heal. Now it saves. Okay. Wait. No, this is fine. I don't know if we'll go first, actually. It might not be fine. Okay, we do. We don't. No, I fucked it. Oops. Well. Jump.
Keep going. Feeling better.
It's that swipe that will kill me every time because it's in reverse and it's so fast. But we start with the piercing skill because we're an agile mass.
I can do it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Well, yes, I'd love a dance.
Great break bar up, but now we're in caster, which doesn't help us. But I can just keep using the piercing skill. It's significantly less damage. But
I can do it.
But we can just keep using it? Okay.
Let's dance.
I should have brought Lune back. Too early. That will always hit me.
Dregs.
It's gonna hit me every time. And it will go next. I'm gonna bring Lune back. I don't know if that's the right call, but I'm gonna try.
I won't lose again.
Six burn already, which is great, and it's marked.
I won't disappoint.
Okay.
Now the fun begins.
I don't think there's any chance I can break it, though. Well...
Blades sharpen.
She's stanceless. I'd really like it if we could get into Virtuose, but this thing will go twice! I think this is my only opportunity to potentially deal a lot of damage if I can, even though we're not in any kind of stance that will actually help us. Okay, here we go.
That's more like it.
Feeling better. Feeling better.
I knew it. I knew it would hit me. It hits me every time. So it's Lune and then that thing.
I must take revenge.
This I can at least parry somewhat reliably. We're in defensive, and we can break it. If Minoko can break next turn... Fuck it. Oh, I didn't give him anything that could break. Oh, I'm a fool. Oh, I'm a fool. Okay. Then I'm just gonna have to do medium physical and 10% health. Why not? Luna has no stains! This is the worst! That was nowhere near as much damage as I hoped it would be. Okay, but Minoko is still up. Now the smarter thing to do would be to resurrect them, but I'm gonna be greedy. But we can send in the reserve team, and if CL goes first, which he should. Incoming. Oh no.
Deal me in.
Oh, that's right. She's cursed because it's her weapon. Because we need to get her in Twilight as quickly as possible. Now, that's not actually going to matter at all. It's been weak to dark this whole time. High single target dark damage, 10 hits. Oh, it'll just die. It's called Shadowbringer! I know what you are, CL. I know what this team is. I know what Sandfall like. Didn't Dueliste have an attack called Stormblood? I know. I know what you are. And what that enemy is dead. Love it. Okay, didn't even need to respec. Pure hatred got me through that fight.
Good stuff.
Was briefly frightened by Minoko appearing out of the pot. And I'm gonna heal everybody. And what was the weapon we got? Cereso. Bonus damage from Perfection applies to all allies at half value. Bonus damage no longer applies to Verso. Perfection gain is increased by 1 while powerful. This is interesting, but I'll keep using this other weapon. Ooh! Ooh! Double all heals received? Yeah, let me just learn that for everybody, thanks. And I don't even need to respec, so Luna can just come out here and keep being a machine gun. Oh, wait, has someone in chat not heard of critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? Shadowbringer is the name of, I would consider it to be like the penultimate expansion in like the first major story arc. Because it seems like Dawn Trail is doing something new. Anyway, start blasting. With a free trial up to level 70, including the first 2 expansions. That's like my favorite copy paste ever.
A bit of violence yes.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the worst way to play this game. Free aim is terrible.
Your turn to dance.
Too early. Okay, well at least it'll burn to death next. There we go, or we can hit it! I'm so curious to know what type of song the AXON is singing. Because it feels so lovely. Like, this AXON seems happy? Or at peace, maybe. Content, yeah.
Let's spill some ink.
Nice, she's burning. Pow, 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 pow. It's French and Chinese. That was gonna be my follow-up question, Zora, is some French speakers in chat have commented on the fact that if you know what the lyrics are, like, it can give things away. So I was curious to know if this song fell into a similar category. Yeah, Bananas, absolutely no problem. You're one of today's lucky 10,000.
Storm is coming.
Which is in reference to a comic about, like, 10,000 people a day learning something new for the first time. I have always known of that comment, or that comic rather, but that perspective didn't worm its way into my personal vernacular until War Product started using that exact phrase, and now it's just like in my brain, and now I also say it. War and I are becoming the same person. Fuck, I forgot to shoot.
Lovely.
Anyway, I'm blasting. Yeah, enchanting, which I think is quite fitting for what the overall vibe of this enemy is meant to be.
Good stuff.
Greater shell. 10% to shell. Ooh! Okay, well, we're gonna want that also, actually. Hey, Lune. I'm gonna give this to you. Oh! I hadn't even seen this. Hey, what's in here?
Nice.
Now I don't... Oh!
Useful.
So... I just want to look. Okay, so there's another elevator. Which means I'm not going to take it yet. Although maybe we should. Wait a second. Wasn't that the flag that I started at? That was the flag that I started at. So we did a complete circle. Okay, but we know that. So as long as we don't rest, all of the enemies will still be dead. So we'll just go back and then we'll run towards the elevator with the purple lanterns. Perfect. It's not like as smooth as it could be, but I'm doing my best. It's interesting too, because there was such a focus, like, design-wise and narratively on Visage being, like, very restricting, whereas this feels so open and free in comparison. Like, this doesn't feel like a name like He Who Guards Truth with Lies. It's like, that feels sinister, that feels villainous, but She Who Plays with Wonder does not. Oh yeah, Frigid. I am a professional at not progressing games. I never want to get locked out of something that I want to come back to, so... Is this the same dance Esquier was doing? When Verso was playing piano with Mael. Because I remember thinking that his movements reminded me of ballet. And now we have these enemies actually performing ballet? Huh. Okay. I don't know what to think about that. There's an item I forgot to pick up!
Good stuff.
Good stuff. This is why you always double back. And we got the chromatic enemy. We're doing really well. Oh. Is this a gestural? It's been so long. The days spent surfing on the dunes. Gone. Whoever built this colosseum, it is a colosseum! Sucks! Can we help you go home? Like, do you want to leave? Okay, well, we're gonna go to the left first. Hate spike. Wow, wait, so if we hadn't been exploring to find those gestrals, we wouldn't be able to paint spike anything here. We'd be like, what the hell is that? And then we'd have to come back. That'd be so frustrating. I'm glad that we spent as much time exploring as we did. Well, hello, creature. I'll come back for you. Yeah, I think we need to push him off the cliff this way to get to his house. I haven't seen one of these lads in a long time. Hey. Yeah, keep schmovin'. Ah, he will not fall off the cliff. Yeah, keep going. Mm-hmm. And then how about you go this way? Now, if I fuck this up, we're gonna reload.
Feel the burn.
Why is it so strong?
Merci, ready to parry. Parry! That's better.
Hey, Heaven's Door, why doesn't this Patang take any damage?
Let's shake the earth.
I think my only chance is if we can break it.
Now's my favorite part.
Maybe?
Finesse and grace.
But she's stanceless, so I don't know if she will. And she won't be able to go again. Hey, 10, thanks so much for subscribing for 3 months. Enjoy your new sub badge. How you doing? Well, this might break him,
Finesse
but we won't do a lot of damage because we're stanceless. Oh, god damn it. That's the worst luck we could have possibly had. Yeah, so we're gonna lose this one. So I think we should just reset. Each color Patang leaves the same gimmick. So what is this one's gimmick? I'm assuming we need to break it before it takes any damage, really, realistically. What, yeah, Heaven's Door, what's the gimmick? I've done a lot of challenging combat already this stream, so I don't really want to have to think about a joke one. Can I shoot him? Well, I've got no AP now, so I think we're just gonna die. Or fail, rather. I think we're just gonna fail. Yeah, so I'll load up. Parrying extends his runaway time. How? Why? Also, hang on. I'm just gonna load. Yeah, I'm gonna save scum this one. Oh my god, it's 3 o'clock. Probably just like our most recent one. No, we want this one. And then I'll actually make sure that we save before we go in. Next time. So it's got the melee attack that I don't have necessarily great timing on that, but the ranged attack I do. Part of the struggle for these little guys is actually just remembering what they can do because we find them so infrequently. But easy enough. Oh! No, sir. Mm-mm. Better. Sorry, that was my Mochi voice. That's how I sound when Mochi's doing something. No, sir. Mm-mm. And then I'll heal everyone. Which should have saved. But if it didn't, I can swap a weapon or something. Didn't save either. Whatever. I'm just gonna go back in then.
Your turn to shine.
Not Nael. Too early. But she's not dead.
Not looking good.
But she is stanceless. So not ideal.
Let the ink flow.
Actually, yeah, we should. So he's in balance. I think we should just heal Mael.
Useless.
Watch out, Minoko. Take cover!
Foolish move.
Ready to pass.
Take cover!
Man, so I missed one. That's a shame. So it's not even gonna attack next turn, it's just gonna flee. So we've lost already! Wait, Heaven's Door, we've lost again already then. So we only get those opportunities to counter, or it's just gonna go. Hey, that fucking sucks. I hate this place. This place is full of annoying enemies. Well, maybe we can break it.
Finesse and precision.
A storm is coming.
I'm hoping if it's stunned, then maybe it can't flee. But I guess I have no way of knowing that.
Feel the burn.
Okay. I've bought myself 4 turns. Yeah, I'm gonna be a real piece of shit to this thing.
Time to hit big.
A storm is coming.
It's not enough. It's not enough! No! High elemental damage. Well, that has to be better than low fire. We were really close, but I don't think it's gonna work. We were really close. Highlight damage, 2 hits, double if the target is stunned. I probably should have gradiented as Mael. But that would have made us stanceless, so I don't think that would have worked. We can try this. I can't believe this might actually work for us. Six hits, physical damage. I know there's no shields, but I feel like the piercing in Agile has to be better than Brass Lure for 2 hits. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Yeah, I feel like this has to be better. Wahoo! Hey, Ami, what's going on? All right. Thrilled to have defeated that, actually. I needed a win. I know I've gotten a ton of wins this stream, but they have all been hard fought. are these, like, horrible winter lantern type enemies? You just beat it? Congrats. I think both of these paths... Oh, we should have healed. No, it's probably fine. Go to the same place, but we'll make sure that we don't miss anything.
Let us stay.
You burned. And you're marked. Nice, now you're burned. This one will just kill outright. Fuck, I didn't mean to attack. I meant to shoot.
Please fly.
Jump!
A storm.
You should be able to take this. Resistance to light. Oh my god, do I try? I hope that this AXON isn't floating, or that will really put a bee in my bonnet. As soon as I finished saying that, I heard Moji in the background go, meow, meow. No, we don't need to heal. We're looking good. Gonna do a second playthrough. Yeah, I've heard that, Ah! Okay, I didn't realize you could fall off the okay. But it doesn't, we can just go back up the ramp if we want to. Okay. And then I think after this fight, I'll take a break. Yeah, I've gotten through several chromatic enemies and a Patank, so I think I think I deserve it. Burn. 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 Everyone's burning.
The sweet taste of battle.
Are they all resistant to light? Almost certainly. That's a shame. Well, it should burn to death on its next turn. They both should. I don't like having to do free aim stuff. How's it going? It's going well. I really enjoy it. I think it's probably going to end up being my game of the year. It's done a lot of really beautiful things with narrative and character design and music. The music's incredible. It's probably one of the best sound design games I've ever played. Nothing but strongly positive opinions, I think. You, can I kill you? No, you're just up there. Okay. I know there's an item around here because I saw it. Yeah. Okay, I think this is taking us towards it. Sorry, I swear I just saw like a light that I could jump to. Maybe I was hallucinating. Oh. I swear I saw it. Well, I'll take this one down. We'll pick up the item and then we'll take our break. There's a part of me that feels bad we didn't get a chance to fully appreciate this song, but I'm on a mission.
Well, that will help.
All right. This is where I'm taking... That looks like an item, actually. So maybe... Ah, there's a path we've not taken. That's probably the path we fell off of. Easy. This is where I'm taking my next break. I deserve it. I'll be back in a couple of minutes when the song is over, so please enjoy. Hi, we're back. Thanks for your patience. I just saw what time it is. What do we think is the likelihood that I... hang on, how do I want to phrase this question? At an estimate, how much time do you all think I have left until this zone is complete? And by zone, I mean like the whole thing, AXON and everything. Because I just saw what time it is. And I know we've got movie night in about 90 minutes. This is a longer area than Visage. Okay. Dorcas says 1 or 2 more hours. Two would be pushing it. My guess is more than 30 minutes, at least an hour. It will depend. Probably not going to finish this stream. Okay. Then here's what I think I'm going to do. Well, we've got some people saying we could finish really quickly. Let's touch base in another 30 minutes. Yeah, let's touch base and see how we still feel about that completion time. I cannot stream until 5:30 today. I would be overdoing it. That I cannot do. So let's touch base in 30 minutes. And it could be that we need to split this one up into 2 streams. Because I would like some time away from the computer to stretch and stuff before we settle in for movie night. So, yeah. Let's reassess in 30 minutes. And if it's like, yeah, you probably only have 30 minutes left, I can probably keep going. But if it's like, oh yeah, in 30 minutes, you've got 2 hours, definitely, there's no way we can finish this zone. But I'll do my best. We'll just kind of keep up the pace we've been holding and see what happens. Yeah, movie night's in 90 minutes. That's what I'm saying, Rotha. Wait a minute. Ooh, there's the item I was in, and there's probably the enemies that I need to fight to get there. Do you think I can just, like... Wait, do you think I can stick this landing? Hold on. Oh, I'm awesome. Don't mind if I do. Thanks for the cash dollars. Okay, nothing else around here. Then there's just enemies to fight. Yeah, there is a part of me that does think it's unlikely that we'll be able to fully wrap this zone. So let's keep an eye out for natural stopping points. Ideally, if there's like a cutscene before the fight, I'd like to save that for when I do the fight all in one go. It is a really funny machine gun strat though. Like just to hear it all the time. Resistant. Okay, well at least that one's burned. This is driving me crazy. I want to use my cool skills. Okay, I don't see anything else we need to worry about, so we're probably good to just go... Yes! Straight through. Okay. Wait, isn't this... Did I go backwards? Yeah, that's the gestural. I went backwards. Hang on. Yeah, that's the gestural on the stairs. That's where I fought the Patank. I got turned around. I need to go over there. What is that? Do you think I can just fall? Yes, I can. Well, I missed, and that's about the worst thing that could possibly happen to me.
Finesse and grace.
Somehow we still go first, though, so I'll take it. Venezuela?
A storm is coming. Feel the burn.
But this is a regular enemy, not a boss. Okay. Just in case, I'm gonna shell it.
Ready to go. Nice.
I think we should heal my L. It's already burning, so... We can get a foot from him! That's ideal, actually. Alright, then let's do more fire. And we can break next turn. Or, it could just die. And we could steal its foot. That enemy was a total chump. Yo, what do your feet do? Median single target ice damage. 3 hits. Change to Almighty Mask if target is marked. Caster Mask, increased damage. That's pretty good. We can put that on. We can swap out Contortionist. Apply powerful on applying shell. All right, Minoko, this one's for you. Instead of confident, I'm going to give you powerful on shell. And then I actually need my no. One of you needs to leave. Yeah, Ciel. Get in here because you've got a bunch of pictures we're not internalizing because you're not in the party. That's a shame.
Ow, wow, wow.
Ow, wow, wow. Indeed. Minoko, this is also for you, actually. Okay, but now that I'm down here, how do I get out? But thanks, everyone. Oh, there is a path. Okay. And that's where I came in. So that's where I need to go. I can't hear the AXON singing at all anymore. Ooh.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, this part feels more decrepit than everything else we've seen. This one feels like there might be some undercurrent of decay, perhaps. And I wonder what's up with the ribbon
Place
motif.
is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
Don't like this. Yeah, I thought they were ribbons, but now I'm wondering if they're actually, like, bandages? No way that's a manor door. Really nice bathroom. Renoir also has a really nice bathroom. We were in, we were there at the just before the fight. Yeah. I'm not sure what this is meant to be. Almost looks like a giant cheese grater on the left-hand side. Is there anything in here I can shoot? Are you serious?
an advantage.
Oh, that's nice. Oh! You don't think we can jump back into it, do you? Wow, that's cool! Do you think we can... Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, 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 I'm cooking now. Wait. Do you think we can, like, go into other painting? There's still one that's missing. No, no, there's something specific I'm looking for because there's another mirror in the other bathroom, and I never thought. I don't think I ever tried to shoot that one. Hang on. Okay, okay, okay. So this is where I just came out from. Do you think I can like get into other paintings? Okay, that one is still empty. That's too high. This is... Yeah, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, it's a dog! It's... Oh, we've seen this dog's... Wait, is this just a dog room? This is... We have seen this dog's portrait in small form. What's the name on the collar? Mondo? This is a good dog. No, its name is not Minoko. This is a real dog, isn't it? Is this? Well, my initial instinct was this is probably like a developer's dog, but now I'm wondering if there's a dog in game named Minoko? Hey, cool! Nice tints! The director's... Oh, that's a really good dog, y'all. Look at that dog's face. That's a good dog. My most unlikable personality trait is that I have an awkward sort of like business relationship with dogs. It's like purely professional. I'm like, yes, dog. Good to see you, dog. How was your weekend, dog? Great. So glad to hear it, dog. Anyway, I gotta get back to it. I didn't grow up with dogs, so I interact with dogs the same way I do like infants below the age of like, I don't know, 26 months or so. I'm just like, yeah, look at you chewing that stuff and getting it all over your face. Yeah, you're doing so good, dog. Like that's, I just don't know how to interface with them at all, but this looks like a really good dog. This looks like a good dog. Yeah, I like this. This is really cute, actually. Can I go in there? No. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we've been derailed now. I have to jump into every painting in this place and also shoot every mirror, so... Y'all... Y'all gonna have to bear with me for a little bit. Okay, that's still locked. That will unlock eventually. Mirror, no, not a mirror. Painting, can't get in there, okay. Uh-huh. Okay. This is the, yes, yes. But this one we can't shoot. My gamer instincts were on point. I must have tried. I feel like we probably hovered over it and saw that we didn't get the red mark, and then I just like wandered away. All right, I gotta do the other side of the manor now. Yeah, sorry about it, everybody. We'll get back to AXON stuff momentarily. There's not a lot of doors in this place that we haven't explored. No, link prib, we don't allow links in chat. It's just easier that way. I actually don't know if there's a way to enable it on a case-by-case basis, if people do ask. Mod memo to me, I should look into that, especially since we've deprecated the VIP system in that way. Yeah, mod memo to me, I need to look at links in chat. Yeah, I gotta figure out how that could work now. Thanks for the reminder though, Al Dente, I really appreciate that. Said your username out loud for the first time and smiled. That's good. That got me. That was fun. That's well done. We do allow links on Discord though. Yeah, this is here. This was the room that I thought, like, very clearly belonged to a child. And again, the way that Renoir, we got that, we have this.
But how? With someone who
This to me has...
We don't even share the bonds.
This is the vibe of, like, Renoir talking about an estranged spouse. Or, like, someone who has, like, lost a child. That's that vibe to me.
I don't exist to her. None of us do. She's left us all behind to drown by ourselves so that she can drown alone.
Drown is a really interesting word here. Because obviously I don't speak French. English is my first language. And when I see the name Serene, I think of siren. And sirens sing to lure sailors to them so they will drown. Huh. And it's like, oh, I don't know what to make of this room. Because it makes me like, we know Verso has a sister. I'm wondering if he maybe had like a little brother that like died in infancy or something. I don't know. I still don't really know why this is even here to begin with. Okay. I think our excursion is over. We did discover a secret, which was fun. I've played the piano as Minoko, right? I'm pretty sure I have. I'm gonna do it again just in case. Yes, we have. Okay. So we've got one. I'm gonna count how many locked doors we still have. This painting, which I don't know what to do with. All the doors down here are open. 1, 2, 3, 4, Oh, I can't jump through here. That's a shame. I think we have 5. I think there's 5 doors left. Because I think there's one here at the very, 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 very back. Yep. Interesting. Okay. This looks so familiar to me, but I can't identify why. Maybe it reminds me of the way that Minoko holds his staff? Maybe? Sorry, can't blame me. Can't blame me for looking. Well, I'm glad we came in here. And if we leave out the front door, we should just be back where we started. There's only 5 doors left! No, I don't think of Serenity if only because of the spelling. Is this the fading man? We've encountered this individual before. Alright, hang on. Before I talk to him, I gotta steal. Hold on.
An advantage.
Nice. Hey, is there anything else here I should steal before we talk? Didn't? We also spoke to him on Visage's island, I believe. As I get older, I wonder, can you ever truly know someone else? Then again, how many truly know themselves? Say, look. I should have done this as Verso. No, you know what? I'm gonna be a piece of shit. I'm shutting this down. Yeah. I want to do this as Verso. I wanted to do it last time, and then we tried to speak to him again, and he'd just, like, gone silent. So, yeah, hold on. We're just gonna relaunch this game. I don't think it will matter. I don't think it'll make one bit of difference. But I won't rest until I confirm. We'll just restart. I'm not above save scumming when the situation calls for it, which is frequently. Well, yeah, the situation calls for it whenever I want. Hopefully, we just auto-saved recently. I'm assuming we auto-saved when I either picked up the item or left the mansion, so. It had to have saved when we left, right? Have I only played this game for 52 hours? What? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, hang on. I didn't think about this until I was flipping through. We might need to talk to this individual twice. Because now I want to see if there's a unique response to my L. We'll start with Verso. Now, as I get older, I wonder, can you ever truly know someone else? Then again, how many truly know themselves? Lucky few. It is a blessing. Is it a blessing to understand your darkest nature? Or a curse to which we turn a blind eye? We lie to ourselves all the time about things we'd rather not admit or confront. About ourselves. about each other. Then there are the things we genuinely don't see. Isn't that human nature? I wonder. I have nothing but time these days to wonder. What I missed that might have changed things. What is it that I didn't see? That I couldn't make myself see? Interesting. Kind of reminds me of that line about like good art being a window and a mirror, like seeing things. Also, hey Lamau, let's go 69 420. Good redeem, Zenny. Sounds like you have many regrets. When did she start pulling away? The man has gone silent. He looks less faded now than he did. As we talk to them, do they gain, like, shape or form? Okay, I'm gonna be a piece of shit. You know what I'm gonna do. I want to talk as Mael this time. What time is it? 8:53. Yeah, this is probably good enough. Can no longer gamble. I anticipate there won't be a difference, but it would be remiss of me not to check. Oh, I have 100,000 chroma. We should go back to the danger pool. As I get older, I wonder, can you ever truly know someone else? And again, how many truly know themselves? Okay, so it's no different, but I kind of would like to read this again. Also, hey Knighted, welcome back. Is it a blessing to understand your darkest nature? Or a curse to which we turn a blind eye? We lie to ourselves all the time about things we'd rather not admit or confront, which to me, yeah, it's like, feels similar to the idea of masks as defense and comfort, like guarding truth with lies. And I think the Fading Man in Visage said that, like, someone's story was, like, inextricably connected to that. About ourselves. About each other. Then there are the things we genuinely don't see. Isn't that human nature? I wonder. I have nothing but time these days to wonder. What I missed that might have changed things. What is it that I didn't see? That I couldn't make myself see? Sounds like you have many regrets. When did she start pulling away? The man has gone silent. Well, interesting. Isn't there also a fading woman? I feel like we only spoke to them once, though. Maybe. As Mael, specifically. But we've seen this lad in a couple of different places. We've seen him here, and in Visage, and I'm pretty sure at Old Lumiere, but I don't think before that. Ooh, more enemies to kill. Okay. I said I wanted us to revisit how much time we thought we had left at 4 o'clock. So it's been 30 minutes. Do y'all think this is a good place to pause for today? Or is it like Crow in 15 minutes? That's going to be the best place. Or like Crow in 30 minutes, you'll be done. Pacing wise, I would like feedback on where... I'd like some feedback and guidance on what y'all think. Then he says, pause here, feels good. Frigid wants to know what lunatic said this would only take 30 minutes. And Trust says there's a ton left. Flag coming up, but should probably stop here. Azura says pause now. Definitely pause here. Okay, then I will take us back into the manor, and we'll rest and save at that flag, and we'll pick up here tomorrow. I do feel a little bad that we didn't make as much progress as I expected, but I also don't... I also can't play games any way that's different than the way that I do, so... it's fun for me to take this kind of time to explore and think and get distracted, and I think y'all enjoy it too. It's just a little suspicion I have. So, if you pause for like 1 minute, there's a flag. No, we'll just call it here. Yeah, we're already at a flag because we just left the manor. So I think this will be a good stopping point. Movie night in an hour with subscribed Twitch viewers on Discord. We will be... What just happened? What on earth just what? Frenny! Thank you so much for gifting those subs out! Oh my gosh! 10! Rennie, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing so well. I really appreciate that. Nothing wrong with games done so... That's in my bio. That's how I describe myself. You're the best, Rennie. Thank you. We will pause here for today. We'll continue Expedition 33 tomorrow at the usual time, 12 p.m. noon Pacific, with what I imagine will be the second half of the Serene Zone. I might take it, depending on if Mods and I caucus about Lune and Ciel, I might have us rest at camp and upgrade some stuff and talk to her. But we'll see. In the meantime, we'll pause here, and hopefully I will see some of you on Discord for Naked Gun in an hour. Okay. Yeah! Thanks for hanging out with me today, everyone. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too. I will catch you later, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye, everybody.